Hello and welcome. Peace to all you wonderful, beautiful YouTubers out there. And thank you for coming to check out this brand new channel called wellbeing. I will be your host throughout and my name is Joe Crane. Thank you again. Welcome. Okay, so cold showers and cold water treatment. I personally now have been taking cold showers for I think over 2 months now, and I just thought that maybe I'll take this opportunity to share with you my experiences and how it's affected my life, not just on a personal level, okay? In a moment, I thought, you lucky guys are going to get to come upstairs with me and we're actually going to take a shower together, wink. And yeah, up there, I'll give you these tips and tricks. I'll tell you kind of what helped me, what didn't help, the actual kind of functional aspects of taking cold showers. Once we've gone through that, we'll head back down here, okay, and we'll go through a bit of a we'll talk about what the scientific literature, or my humble, non-scientific, mortal man's interpretation of the scientific literature that I try to find online. We all do our best, and we'll go through, what the things that I found that I think it says about your mental health, about your well-being. Talk about what it's done for me, like on a personal level, and what this might be able to offer you guys, okay, if you are thinking about giving this old cold shower thing a go. Okay, let's go upstairs, shall we? Okay, so here we are. Welcome to my shower. So first thing I thought I'd do is give you all kind of like the perfect demonstration of how to have a cold shower. So just watch in. Oh, hey, you thought you were going to see more. Oi, you perverts, there's you porn or grinder for that. Get out of here, you. Right. Oh, that's the cold water. Okay, so perhaps not the most perfect of demonstrations, but what my sort of little, acting escapade has just done there is just give us that kind of example. Hey man, not like any of us really need an example. We all know that feeling of someone throwing a bucket of water or a water pistol or just even a pint of water in the pub, whatever, people messing about. We all know what that feeling's like. It's flipping horrible, right? If showers were like that for me every morning, okay, and for everyone else that does this cold shower thing, no one would do it, right? The body is an incredible, adaptable machine. The body will adapt to all sorts of things. I'll give a bit of an example downstairs. I'll talk about Wim Hof really quickly. What an incredible guy, the things that guy's done. So how do you then get from that horrible fear, anxiety, runaway feeling to where sort of I'm at now, where I genuinely can, tiny negative, mostly enjoyable shower, okay, hopefully I'm still hoping that goes to zero. We'll see where we go, but how do you get there? So I've got a couple of tips for you. One massive one, right, a couple of little ones beforehand. Take it slow, man. You don't have to go straight for the freezing cold. Knock it down. So first day, little increments at a time. Also, you don't have to do the whole shower cold. Again, we'll talk about downstairs about timings. I started doing 30 seconds, then I went on to a minute, then I went on to 90 seconds, then I started knocking it up. So 30 seconds, I'd knock it up, and then that would be a bit more of a comfortable shower for me. I slowly sort of got used to it, and we're now at the point where I just jump in. Right, big one. Here's a massive one, right? Breath. So your instant reaction when you get in there is going to be that hyperventilate, and your whole body just goes into that fight or flight response. It's very difficult to get out of that. The body's an incredible machine, man, and when it sort of gets going, sometimes it's really hard to stop it, but you can control what your body is doing genuinely with the power of your mind. You hear that all the time, right? I used to hear, sure, namby-pamby, whatever. But when you actually see this, I want you guys to do, I challenge you to do the cold shower, although we all know what this is like, without this technique, and then afterwards try with, and I absolutely promise you, just watch the difference. So all you're going to do, if you're a meditator out there, you're going to focus on your breath. Literally that simple. If you're not used to the term focus on breath and you're not necessarily a meditator, then literally when you start hyperventilating, just force it. Just really try and force it out, okay? And then honestly, just watch how it's not going to be comfortable straight away, but watch how easy it becomes for you. So look, you're going to approach the water. It's on whatever cold setting you want it on. I'm putting that on freezing cold. Okay, jump in. Oh my God, okay, just breathe with your breath, just force it, prevent that first reaction. And it's almost as though it's like a body cheat, man. It just goes, your body just says, oh yeah, maybe I don't really need to do this. And then with the other little tips I've told you, you'll eventually be at the point now where I'm getting in every morning, feeling massively invigorated, and actually these cold showers now are becoming more enjoyable than not, okay? So yeah, alright. So I'm going to take a shower now, man. Hey, you've had your look. Get downstairs. Okay, well, so that was an experience, wasn't it? I think I've actually quite enjoyed that. Maybe I'll get myself down to a nudist beach or something. I'm only joking. So, okay, guys, right. So, you know, we've been upstairs. We've had our sort of tips and tricks. They're simple, man. Really easy. If you go online and look elsewhere, they will come up with lots of other ideas, and I very much encourage you to do that. You know, don't just trust this moron over here. You know, do your own research and check it out. That's what this channel is supposed to be all about. Okay. And you've also had your perv. Okay, so we'll move on to the next stage. Okay, the scientific literature. Okay, one thing I mentioned upstairs was that this dude called Wim Hof. This is how I got into these cold shower things. Wim Hof, I think, has been a fantastic persuader, or you know, I feel like he sort of pushed this out more than any other kind of influencers out there. And what a crazy guy that is! If you've never seen him, I'd love to meet the guy. He looks so much fun. He's a Dutch dude, and you never meet a. You know, I've always meet good Dutch people. Shout out to the Dutch man. I don't know if you've ever met a Dutch person that I didn't absolutely love. But this guy is a little bit of a maniac. He's the one. He's got an amazing story if you check him out. Tragically, I think his wife died, and there's some sort of story about him one day. I don't know if he was suicidal, but he sort of, for some stupid reason, jumped into an ice lake, and it bang, just sort of changed his life forever. And he's become really spiritual, meditating, and outside of the scientific literature, I might actually potentially take it a little bit too far, but the guy's amazing. He's done, like, if you check him out, man, I think he tried to get up Everest in his flip-flops or something, and I don't think he quite got to the top, but Jesus, I don't care. He does marathons in the Arctic in nothing but his sort of, you know, shorts, and in fact, he's amazing. The adaptability of this man. I remember seeing him for the first time on a Channel 4 documentary quite a few years back, and I think I remember them putting him in dropping him in like a chair in like a swimming pool, and I think I might get these these numbers wrong. You have to maybe go back and check, but I think they put him in like 6 degrees Celsius water, and he was any normal person, again I can't remember the exact figures, any normal person would suffer from like severe hypothermia between 6, 8, 10, 12 minutes, whatever it is. This dude Wim Hof, he sat in there for like 20, 30, I can't remember. I think it might have been even something stupid, just stupid amounts of time, double or triple the amount of times that other people would be in very severe, like needing a hospital situation. So yeah, an amazing example of the adaptability of the human body. So what I want to do is, the reason why I mentioned him, there's a couple of studies here that I want to real quickly talk about, and here's the magic. If I get my editing right the first time, what will happen now is will appear a screen with some writing on, and all you will hear is my voice. So fingers crossed that works. Okay, so 2 studies. The first one I want to talk about is a Wayne State University. Okay, this was done in Michigan in 2018. I love this one, man. Also known as the brain over body study, aimed to understand the brain function that allows Wim to withstand extreme cold pressure. Wim was put in a special temperature-controlled suit and placed in both an fMRI and a PET scanner. Results showed activation of areas in the brain associated with pain suppression, with self-reflection and well-being. In particular, the paraqueductal grey area, you try and pronounce that. This may have implications for lifestyle interventions that might ameliorate multiple clinical diseases. Okay, that absolutely amazing, right? That mind over body, just the fact that he can do that and increase his immune system massively, incredible. Another study, okay, done out from Radboud University in the Netherlands in 2014, aimed to test if the results from the first study on Wim could be reproduced with a larger group. So they did the same study previously. Injected 12 to Wim himself. Injected 12 Wim Hof method practitioners with an endotoxin. Results showed that, like Wim, they were able to control their sympathetic nervous system and immune response. Okay. Anti-inflammatory mediators were 200% higher, while pro-inflammatory mediators were 50% lower. Jesus, man, inflammation in today's age is the root cause of so many different debilitating life diseases and causes of early death. And you can improve this in one direction by 200% and the other direction by 50%. I've no idea what that adds up to. Any mathematicians, feel free to let me out. But again, amazing studies. The last one, so where are we? I've misplaced my thing. There it is. So the last one is just off of Healthline, guys. Okay, I very strongly recommend you guys check out healthline.com. For me, I always try to find, websites that I feel are correct and neutral. They've always got citations, they've always got the studies there, so you can actually click in and click out. And for me, I feel like healthline.com is actually quite a good place to go for some of this stuff. So according to Healthline, and again, this is all, go on the page, healthline.com, cold showers, and you'll see all the citations and all the studies that confirm this, okay? So again, magic text box. Increased endorphins. Okay, increased endorphins directly links to it's depression, guys, okay? Now, I may or may not come on to do videos like this. I don't really know where this channel is going to go, but I certainly do still suffer with depression, okay, and have done a lot more severely in the past. And again, that can help depression. Amazing. Just this cold shower, which actually turns out to be a really nice, interesting experience. This can alleviate that. It improves the basal metabolic rate or the metabolic rate. Okay, so basically that's going to keep you thin. Okay, it's going to get the energy systems where it needs to be. It's going to keep you a lot slimmer. It boosts your immune response, so all sorts of different diseases. Again, go on Healthline, you'll see like tons and tons and tons of these diseases and problems that we have that it alleviates. It helps your skin. Okay, your skin tightens and it has a case of like sort of pushing all the toxins out. It's incredible, guys. So there it is, man. That is my video on cold showers, guys. I very much hope this has been informative. Try it out. If you do try it out, feel free to let me know in the comments below how you're all getting on. I've been loving it, and I feel like I'm gonna be a cold shower guy for the rest of my life now. So yeah, thank you for joining, guys. If I can ask, it's so early days, if you can hit the, is it down here or is it up there? Oh, not edited yet. If you can hit the like or subscribe, the like and subscribe button for me. I know I've not got many right now, but it just means that we can get it moving. I can get some feedback. I can find out exactly what you guys want me to do with this channel in the future, okay? So thank you so much for joining this first time. Peace out. Love.